Why are you a good fit for this job? The question is going to come up, and you better have a great answer for it. Welcome to Make Mondays Better. I'm Angela Guido, the founder of Career Protocol, a career coach, an MBA coach, and someone who has helped thousands of people crush their interviews. And do so in a non-douchey way. If you've been watching the videos on this channel for a while, hopefully you've noticed that all of my advice is aligned with the essence of our human nature. I'm not trying to give you tactics to pull the wool over someone's eyes or to appear to be someone that you're not. If you want to have everything that you want in your career, you really need to go after the opportunities that are truly a match for you. Don't apply for jobs that you're not actually a good fit for. Don't get into that interview room if you wouldn't really enjoy doing that job and tackling the challenges that it's going to present you. So what does this mean for answering the question, why are you a good fit for this job? Well, let me give you an example of what I think is a pretty weak answer to this question. Most of the advice you're going to find out there on the internet is going to tell you to focus on why you are qualified to do this job. Well, I'm a good fit for this job because I have A, B, and C experience that are required of this position. Or, I'm a good fit for this job because in my last position I did X, Y, Z, which is exactly what I'll be doing in this job. The emphasis in an answer like this is on appearing to be a good enough candidate. It's on convincing the interviewer that you are qualified, which hopefully was already clear before you even got into the interview. Interviews are expensive. A manager has to sit there with you for an hour and ask you questions. The company has to pay for that time. They're not going to interview you if they don't already believe that you have enough qualifications to be successful in that role. By the way, if you want to know how to gauge if you're qualified for a job, check out our other video on this subject. Link below and right there. So the question of, are you a good fit for this job, or how or why are you a good fit for this job, is actually not really about your qualifications. It's not about what you've done or what you can do. The best answer to these questions take advantage of a fact of human nature that we all know and consciously or unconsciously believe. And that is that all human beings are fundamentally selfishly motivated. We want to do the stuff that we want to do. And we don't really want to do the stuff that we don't want to do. That's a fact of human nature. So you could talk about all the ways in which you have proven your worth and skill level that match this position. But ideally, that's already come up in the interview. If you want to really impress the interviewer and show them that you are truly the best person for this job, the best way to do that is to show them that you're the person who most wants to do this job, that you actually want to do the things that are being asked of you in this role. And importantly, that you want to grow in the ways that this role will require you to grow. You need to show that your selfish interests and the company's selfish interests vis-a-vis this position are perfectly aligned. So the only way to answer that is to start with a deep self-awareness of what actually motivates you and what you actually want to get out of your next position. That's not a simple question, and it's one that you really need to take time to answer very carefully in a vacuum, preferably before you even apply. You should be on a heat-seeking mission to find a job that gives you what you want, and you should really only be interviewing for jobs that actually do give you what you want in your next phase in your career. So if you've already done that work to figure out who you are, what drives you, and what you really want, then the answer to the question, why are you a good fit for this role, is because this job will give me the chance to do what I want. If you need help further distinguishing the things that you want, check out our Happy at Work series, where we talk about tasks you enjoy, people you love, impact that matters to you, and growth that is significant vis-a-vis your goals. Those are the 4 aspects of each job that need to be aligned with your preferences and desires for you to be fully happy at work. If you start there and then map this job to your happy at work equation, when the interviewer asks you why you want to do this job, you're going to have a brilliant answer that is motivated by your own selfish objectives. That's how the interviewer will be able to trust that you actually do want to do this job, because you already want to do the things that they're asking you to do. They won't have to force you. They won't have to stay on top of you, because they know that you're going to excel in that job because it's something that you genuinely care about. That is the best way to answer the question, why are you a good fit for this job? I've just given you a truly explosive secret and a way to truly, truly, truly differentiate yourself from all the people who are competing against you for this job. Based on the answer to this one question, I've made nearly all of my hiring decisions, and I also got nearly all the jobs I've ever gotten in my career. So be sure to do the hard work of examining your own objectives, drivers, and desires before you get into that interview room. So when you answer why you're a good fit for that role, it rings with authenticity and inspiration. I am wishing you the very best of luck. Please leave me a comment and let me know how that interview goes. Let me know what you said made you a great fit for that job. I'm really curious to hear how it goes. Good luck. See you next time. By the way, if you want secrets to answering this question and many more, please check out our interview masterclass linked below, which also gets into interviewer psychology and interview mindsets to help you truly shine in that conversation. I think let's eat, right? Okay.